Welcome back, you beauties. Love can truly take you to remarkable places. And today we have a truly extraordinary story that exemplifies this. Join us as we sit down with Lisa Marais and Reese Kensley, a couple whose love and passion for rugby has taken them from the Cape Flats to the heart of Paris, baby. Not Paris, Paris. Their 53-day journey, which unfolded through 5 countries, 16 cities, is not only a testament, obviously, to the spirit of rugby and just how far we'll go, but also to the power of dreams and love. Can we get a massive, massive round of applause for our newlyweds? Yeah, you are. You must celebrate it more than anyone else. Congratulations, guys. Set up here. Hey, come on. This is crazy. I'm sure there was a moment when you were planning all of this that it must have just seemed crazy. Now that you're on the other end and you have come back onto terra firma here in South Africa, clearly not able to let go of the gears yet. I don't think Damien's taken his rugby jersey off either. Did you think you could actually pull this off? Did you think this was all going to happen? Now when you look back, how crazy does this all come into perspective?
So definitely, I think on the journey of planning, so first of all, the entire itinerary took more than a year to pull together.
Wow.
From that being said, saving and budgeting took 3 years, and then the itinerary was more than a year to pull together. And then we had so many moments like, is this actually going to happen? Is it possible? There were so many doubtful moments where we were just like, okay, maybe it's actually just not possible. But I think we kept each other accountable and in check as well to keep focus and to just persevere through all the sacrifice and everything that it took.
It's wedding boot camp, baby. That's marriage boot camp, because there's a very big difference between a wedding and a marriage. And I think you need to learn that. But it's a beautiful, proactive thing. A marriage is something you get to work on together as a team, which is a beautiful, liberating thing. It does all beg the question, what's wrong with you people? Why would you do this, Reese? Why? Why would you go to this extent, dude?
It's actually a very, very funny story. So it was actually Lisa's idea.
Of course.
So she, so it was her plan before we even started dating. She said to me that she's got this plan to go to the Rugby World Cup.
Are you a Springbok fan, but like a fan? And
definitely.
Then you got married?
Both of us...
It was one of the criteria for us to date.
100%. No, I'm not even joking, yeah.
I mean, both of us grew up in sporting families. Lisa comes from a rugby family. I come from a cricket family. So I've always been on the sporting field, and so has she. And it kind of was like a match made in heaven. When she came to me with the idea, I mean, I could only just think of just when was the next day I was going to propose.
I love this. Because it's just put a whole different slant on life. Because there's so much other crazy stuff going on, and we've all got like normal lives to keep on doing. How did your family feel about this whole exercise and getting behind what you were doing? Because they must have thought you were losing your mind.
I think... and this is actually something we want to ask his parents, because we were at their place the night that we purchased our tickets back in 2021. But I think they probably all thought that we are completely losing the plot. Like, we just about started dating when we purchased the tickets. Like, and I told Reese, somewhat jokingly, like, you know, you are now stuck with me until November 2023 at least, because we'll be there from September right through to October, so you are stuck. So whether we are...
Boot camp, I told you. I love that. So is there a clause written into the prenup that you can overturn this marriage if we don't win the next World Cup? And how does the next one feature into it? Because 5, we've got to go for 5. And I think we might need you there, guys. Yeah. You seem to be a big part of this. Now, I'm completely joking. When we look at the journey itself, I was not having a front row seat. I was not freshly married. I was not going through any of the major emotional gateways that you are, and I'm still spent after this World Cup. It was incredible, it was emotional, and the best rugby we've ever seen being played.
100%.
If I could ask each of you to pick one highlight from this journey, what would that highlight be for you?
Definitely when that final whistle blew. I think, we were on that journey, and whether the Springboks made it to the final or not, we were going to be there to the final with the hope that we're going to be there. We're going to see the Springboks lift the trophy for the 4th time.
You went all in.
We went absolutely all in, and to literally witness history in the making, that was an absolute highlight.
Yeah, it's a once in a life, once in a every 2 or 3 generation kind of a moment. Yep. So I'm so happy you got that. For you, what was the highlight, bro?
I think for me, at the end of it all, we found ourselves at the stadium. It was pretty empty. And I mean, just looking back and reflecting on what we achieved, for us, I think it was just unbelievable. We're extremely blessed and privileged to have been there and to witness what we did. And yeah, we're hoping to inspire a couple of other people, you know, to go with us on the next one because, yeah, we want to start planning, we want to start helping people, you know, those who aren't as fortunate as us. And yeah, so that's kind of what our plan is going forward.
Well, you've inspired me to look at a lot of things differently through this lens. I love that. You earned the right to get there. So don't think that this was just a gift that you were given as part of this wonderful wedding journey. Clearly, you guys have worked really hard to make this a reality, hard on each other. I had no idea that they weren't even dating when the seed was first planted. This is the best story of rugby yes I have ever encountered, and I have no doubt the Springboks have heard about this as well. But to both of you, congratulations. With this kind of mentality, I can promise you, your marriage is going to be an absolute dream. It's going to be tough, a nightmare at sometimes, but it's going to be a dream because you guys have proven how much you mean to each other. Absolutely beautiful.